Hello everyone, hope everyone are doing good and a very good morning to everyone again. In today's class we are going to do some interesting topic, that is adjective. The main thing is degree of comparison. So the word comparison means comparing. Is it so easy? Yes. So comparing anything, any noun or a pronoun is said to be degree of comparison. So so this is a part of adjectives too. Okay, you're going to compare the adjective words, as we have already discussed what is adjective. Can everyone recall it? Yes. So adjectives means what? Describing words. You can describe any noun or a pronoun. So those becomes the adjectives. The describing words becomes the adjectives. So the words what you describe, okay, the words which you describe, so there are certain way where you have to compare the things. Okay, so the describing words, that is, for example, you can take red rose, you have described it, right? So it can be a smaller one, it can be a longer one, it can be a short, it can be very intelligent girl. So any of the describing words, okay, there are certain words specifically which you can describe very easily, isn't it? So like for example, long, short, you can say clever, intelligent, poor. So all these words we can use it for comparing them with the people or any of the things. Okay, so when you're comparing all these things, those things are particularly said to be degrees of comparisons. So got an idea what is degrees of comparisons? So what is this degrees? We have three different degrees. The one is positive, the simple one. The other one is the comparative, comparing between the two noun or a pronoun, and superlative. The third one is superlative. By word superlative means what? The best. Okay, the best one when you talk about the superlative degrees. So how many degrees we are having it? We are having 3 degrees. The one is the positive, the simple one when you're talking about, when you're expressing about a person when you speak. Okay, the second one is a comparative degree. That means you're comparing between only two people. You're comparing the things with two people, or the things with only two ingredients. It can be anything, okay, between two. So understand, comparative degree is used only for two. It can be you and your friend. It can be ink pen and a ballpoint pen. It can be a pencil. Okay, so any two, color pencil and the crayon pencil. So there are only two are there when you talk about the comparative degree. And for the superlative degree, it is more than two. Okay, like 3 people, 4 people, 4 things, 5 things, the complete classrooms. Okay, the complete students in the classrooms. Okay, it can be a bunch of roses. It can be more than 5 roses, 6 roses, more than 2 roses. So when it is more than 2, that time we compare the things with, that is called as superlative degrees. Okay, now let us understand one by one. Okay, so the positive degree, the first one is what? The positive degree. The positive degrees means expresses the quality of, okay, quality about which we speak. For example, you can say long hair, tall girl, small table, and many more, etc. So we are talking about a hair which is long. We are talking about a girl who is tall, and we are talking about a table which is very small. So here the simple word. So my hair is long. Okay, my hair is long. The girl is tall. The table is small. Okay, so when you talk about very common word, when you're speaking to someone in a very common word, so that is called as positive degrees. Got my point? So the positive degrees means what? Express the quality. So you're describing the quality of a particular noun or a pronoun. So that is positive. Clear? Let us move on to the second one, comparative degree, comparative degree. Okay, the comparative degree means what? As I have said, comparison between what? Comparison between two people. Between two. Comparison between two. So I can compare you with your friend. So only two people are engaged. For example, if I say you are taller than your friend. So what I'm talking about? I'm talking about your height. You are taller than your friend. So you both are friends. You are tall than your friend. Okay, so when I'm comparing with two people, that time we say it as comparative degree. For example, we can say it can be a higher one or a lower one degree. It can be the higher one. You can describe it you as the higher one, like longer, taller, or you can tell as shorter and small. In both the ways you can compare it. Clear? So for example, I have taken from the positive degrees only. In positive we have mentioned the long one. So what it would be, when you are comparing with two people, you should add ER so that it will become longer. The same thing with tall, taller, small, smaller. What you are adding? You are adding ER to the word, the positive word. By adding ER, it becomes the comparison words. Clear? So this is a small clue. It's a technique how to identify whether the sentence is comparative sentence or a positive sentence. So through these words you can identify. Okay, how you are going to identify? Longer, ER is added to the word. ER is added to the word. ER is added to the word. So when the word formed by adding ER, that time it is comparative degree. So for example, I can say, as I have given you, you are taller. See, I have added here taller. So when you are using this comparison word, then than is very important. So wherever there is than in your sentence, that means it is a comparative. Than and ER makes the word different and the sentence becomes the comparative sentence. Clear, kids? So you are taller than your friend. Got my point, kids? Isn't it easy to identify whether it is a comparative degree or a positive degree? Yes. Hope you have all understood this one. Positive is a simple word, okay? And whereas the comparative degree, by adding ER to the word, becomes the comparative degree. And how it is compared? It has been compared between two people, two things. Clear? And by adding ER and then word, it becomes the comparative degree. Clear, everyone? So let us move on to the third one and the last one, superlative degree. Okay, superlative means the best. So you can say, I am the best. Okay, so the word best becomes your superlative. So the superlative degrees shows the highest or the lowest. So this is compared among the complete classroom students, among, you can say, more than two people. This has been described between more than two people. This comparison has been done between more than two people. It can be 3, 4, 5 and many more. Okay, so like in comparison of comparative degree, what we have done, the word was adding ER. So the same way here also you have a clue, that is adding EST. Okay, see, I have taken the same word, long, longest, tall, tallest, small, smallest. And the difference is what? I am comparing these with many people. Okay, more than two people, more than two things. So that time I have to use the superlative degree. How you will identify it? By using this. If the word is having EST, that time you can say, see, the best is also having the EST. Okay? You can say, I am the tallest. See, tallest. boy or a girl in my class. So what you're trying to tell? You're trying to tell that you are the tallest boy or a girl in your class. So in your class maybe 30 students, 40 students in your class. Among the so many students, you are the very tallest one. Okay, very tall. Okay, very tall. No other than you are the tall. Okay, so when you talk about, when you compare among many people, that time we use superlative degree. Clear? So how do you identify that sentence, whether it is a superlative degree or not? You will have est in the word and the will be denoted in front of that. The is compulsory. For the superlative degree, you have to mention the tallest, the best, okay, the smallest. Clear everyone? So I hope everyone understood. Let's revise once. So in the degrees of comparison, how many degrees we have? We have 3 degrees. What are they? Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay, positive degree is very simple when we talk about something. Okay, comparative degree is comparing between 2 people. Okay, so the word er is added to identify it, and with er than is also added. Clear? And the third one is superlative degree, which is compared between many people, that is more than 2. And here the and est word is added to form a superlative degree. That's it for today, kids. Hope you have all understood this. Let's practice the exercises so that you are very much thorough with everything. It will become a crystal clear to everyone. Clear everyone? So watch the video, understand the topic and do the exercises. That's it for today. Take care.